somewhere new. I am so excited to be sponsored by MOONCAT for today's video where we are checking out their newest collection. This is their MOONCAT Nightmare Before Christmas Disney collab, so we are getting 6 new shades. 3 of them are glow in the dark, 3 of them are these beautiful holo formula. I cannot wait to look at these in a little bit more detail with you guys. We have a limited edition collector's box, a retractable cleanup brush, a nail file, so many cool things with this release. You can grab all of it together as a bundle for $119 USD, or you can grab the box with the polishes for $99 USD, and then obviously you can grab the shades individually. MOONCAT's formulas are 10 free, vegan, and cruelty-free, and they ship to a lot of different countries, so I will link that FAQ page down below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, so you're always getting the newest MOONCAT and nail polish content. But let's check out this box and new stuff. First, I wanted to take a look at the box. You can see these beautiful designs we're getting all over it. We have this sort of matte and glossy combo, and then on the inside we have all of the polishes lined up. I love the little accent of the sort of glow around the names of the ones that glow. I think that they just did an immaculate job on this whole thing. And then our nail file is branded with all the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. It's super cute. I love this black sort of gradient nail file, and then this brush is absolutely insane. It's tiny, and then you pull it and it comes out. The brush just comes out of the end. It has a little trap door, so it keeps it protected. This thing is absolutely insane. I opened this package and I was completely blown away by this tool. This is the coolest thing ever. And then we also get some nail art stickers in the box as well. So taking a look at those, you can see these little designs we're getting, and then some of them also glow in the dark. So there is just so much glow in here, so much fun. I love this whole release. I can't wait to check out these shades. First up is What a Brilliant Nose, and this one is one of the glow-in-the-dark shades. So as we build it up in its 3 coats, you can see on that first one we're getting a sort of crelly-ish formula, I guess you could say. It builds up really nicely in 3 coats. You get that full opacity, but it does have this added shimmer in it, so you don't want it to be too opaque, so you can still see that shimmer shining through. And head on here at this angle, it is a sort of pinky shade, and then it shifts through to like an orange, to a yellow, to a green at the most extreme angle. And I feel like obviously for a sort of Halloween-y shade, that is just the perfect combination of colors. And then, like I said, this one does glow in the dark too, so we'll take a look at that in a moment. But building this up in 3 coats just gave great coverage. I really loved this one as a full hand manicure. I felt like I truly don't go for white nails, but something about these ones, just where they have that little bit of that like glow in the dark hint of greenish yellowy to them, I really loved it. And you just saw the glow on the one finger, but we're going to take a look at it on the whole hand, and this glow is insane. It literally lasts through the night. Like, you wear this polish all day, then your nails glow in your dark bedroom all night long until you wake up. They're still glowing. It is wild. They have such a nice formula. That glow just goes on so evenly and nicely, and they look great in the light and the dark, so I am a huge fan of this shade. Up next is my Sandy Claus outfit, and this one is a red jelly base that is then packed with these sort of microfine holographic flakes. They're sort of irregular, and then we also get those fine iridescent flakes that MOONCAT has been doing this year that I absolutely love. They're smaller than a normal iridescent flake, but larger than a shimmer, so you get this almost glittery effect. You'll see once we get the full hand of these just how sparkly and beautiful this polish is. I feel like this is a formula that they have really been nailing this year, and adding these different things like the holo in this one, it just really adds such a punch. Pun intended, because this looks like punch, but this is just, it's such a beautiful shade. If you like reds, if you like a bold polish, this is definitely going to want to be one that you add to your collection. It is just, oh, it is top tier. Next up is my bugs, and this one is another glow-in-the-dark polish with a shimmer. So we have a green sort of crelly base again. That glow-in-the-dark pigment is in here, which we won't quite see yet, but we will in a moment. And then we also have a shimmer, and I really love the shimmer in this polish. It almost gives off two different colors at this head-on angle. We get these like flecks of yellow, gold, as well as green, and I'm not sure if it's just the shimmer playing through the green base or if there's multiple shimmers in here, I don't know, but either way it's gorgeous. And then it does have a color shift through to a bit of a deeper green and then a blue at the more extreme angle, so we get that fun little twist in here. And then obviously with the glow in the dark, it's just a bunch of stuff going on in here. I absolutely love it. Again, I feel like I'm gonna say that for every shade in this collection because they really did such a good job. And I don't even think I've mentioned the special bottles that we have, these unique MOONCAT Disney Nightmare Before Christmas bottles with this collection. I am just blown away at the attention to detail, the formulas. Look at the glow on this one. I will say of the three glows, this one probably glowed the least, but it still had that glow effect. So you're still glowing, you're still getting that glow. It's just, oh, it is so fun. Our final glow in the dark shade is Ragdoll, and this one is a blue crelly base that, again, we get some shimmer in here. This one is a pretty blue shimmer actually head on from this angle, and then as it shifts over, you'll see in the full hand we get these sort of pops of purple in the shimmer pigment that I really enjoyed. I feel like it paired super nicely with this sort of light skyish blue base in a way. I don't know, I feel like this one maybe isn't super Halloween-y, but it fits in the collection. It's a great one to have as a glow-in-the-dark shade because this blue actually sort of gives off a slightly more blue glow. It's like barely different than the other ones, but it is a little bit tinted blue, which I really enjoyed. And another thing we have in this shade is a micro holo glitter. So we get these little scattered holo, just flecks of rainbow every once in a while. You can see there's towards the side of the nail, those little glitters, and I felt like that was a really nice addition to this one. It sort of sets it apart from the other glow-in-the-dark shades, but it also keeps them all in this same similar family that if you wanted to wear them together, they're all gonna look really good together. So totally love this one. And then checking out that glow in just a sec, you're gonna see, oh, such a bright effect. I'd say this one, in terms of glowy, was like in between the white and the green. It was like a good mix of super glow, but then that little bit of a blue effect. So super cool with this one. Everybody's Scream mimics the formula of the red shade where we're getting a jelly base. This one is purple, and then we are also getting those holographic sort of flakes, glitters. I'm not really sure what they are, but they are packed into the shade, as well as those sort of ultra fine iridescent flakes again. So here they are blue. You can see just like this blue glittery look on the nail. It looks so good, and then paired with those hollows too, as you build up the purple, they get this sort of purple effect over them, and I am just a super big fan of this one. I always love a good purple polish, but especially with holo, and then that blue shift on here, it just looks so freaking good. So I think that they did a great job with this shade. I love the irregularity of the pigments in here. You just get this super kind of wacky look on the nail, but it's really nice. I think that if you like sort of darker colors, if you like a little bit of sparkle in your manicure, this is definitely going to be a shade that you want to pick up. Rounding out our collection is Pumpkin King, and this one is a black jelly base that then has those microfine holographic glitters in here, those little flakes, as well as, I can't quite tell if it's a shimmer or those micro iridescent flakes. There's this red pigment in here that glows really nicely when the light hits it at that certain angle, and it does have a color shift over to orange, gold, a little bit of green at the most extreme angle. And then another thing in this one is we're getting these sort of irregularly cut hollow hex glitters. So they're like these little shards. They almost remind me of like lightning or moons or bats or something. You can kind of see them there towards the tip of the nail, towards the cuticle area. They're just these little shards, and they're irregular, and in the bottle they give those nice glows, and on the nail they just look amazing. I love that they added that pigment into this polish. It really elevated it that little bit extra like amount. It would have looked great without that, but just with those glitters it is that much better. Taking a look at the whole collection together, you can see all these different formulas, these different colors, how they come together to create such a nice collection of 6 polishes. I feel like there's a range in here, and the different formulas, I feel like even if you're not drawn to one, you'll be maybe drawn to another. So just a great mix of things, and I feel like for the first glow in the darks that MOONCAT is doing, they did such a good job with these formulas. Sometimes glow polishes can sort of look gritty, sort of speckly, but these ones just go on so smooth. They seriously glow so much. I couldn't believe like going to bed with glowing nails and then waking up the next morning and they're still glowing. I was just like, what is happening? This is insane. So they did a great job on those, but I definitely want to hear your thoughts. So leave a comment. Let me know what you think of these shades, of this release, of this movie. What are all of your thoughts? Because I feel like people are gonna have a lot of thoughts about this release. Check the description for links to all of the products in this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. But I think that's gonna be it for this one today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.